Hey Scorpio, welcome to your reading. Let's see what you need to know right now for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What is going on for Scorpio? Guardian at the gates. Arvolarit. Capricorn also had this card come out in the reading if you got any Capricorn placements, but there's gonna be some sort of breakthrough and realizations. Gland Connor's at the bottom. If there is some sort of trickery or trickster, it's all being revealed, it's all being exposed. Any lies, any deceit, any mind games. There's this opening, there's this portal that's opened. It is now. It's time. The time has come. The time has come for you to speak your truth. The time has come for you to get the answers that you need, getting to the bottom of a situation that has been playing out for a long enough time. Guardian at the gate. This is when we are presented with some sort of opportunity that takes us to the next level. And as we are welcoming this new energy and this new phase, we also have the potential to bring others there with us. But it's potential, right? Potential. It's all not set in stone. Who's coming with us? Who's staying behind? We're about to find out. Here's this announcement. Arvolarit. It's a communicator. There's news. There's message. There's this need to speak up. Speak the fuck up. And it's like, I'm hearing now or never. Now or never. Now or never. So speak your truth or hold it in for the rest of your life. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Gland Connor is at the bottom. I don't know why I feel like this heaviness all of a sudden, like in my heart space, in my chest, like in the throat. Kind of, I guess, where he's pointing at the throat. I feel like this like denseness that like just feels a little heavy. Feels a little heavy. Gland Connor, Unity, Singer of Chalice. This is bringing up some kind of connection here, but I'm feeling like with Unity, because this is bringing in all aspects of self and how you interact with others. Gland Connor represents some sort of mask, some sort of deception, some sort of facade. Something isn't entirely true or accurate. It's like there's this character that you or another is playing, but it's not honest, or it's not real. There's this lack of realness. There's something fake. There's something fake. There's something fake. Whatever that is fake, it's becoming crystal clear. And I don't know if this is through conversation that you have or if it's through someone's actions, but the fake will be revealed. And if you are being fake, that will also be revealed. And the maiden, it's like, don't let others mistake your innocence or your lighthearted, playful side. Some people are taking that for granted. Some people are taking that like you were born yesterday, but like that's not the case. But that's a shadow element that's coming through, being like, oh, I'm just gonna take advantage because they don't know any better. They're foolish. They're easily tricked, easily played. I can get whatever I want from Scorpio and they're just going to tolerate it. That's not the case. So you may be showing a different side of yourself than what this individual's used to. Okay, this is a crazy energy to be coming through. But I'm going to pull a couple more from this different oracle deck. My goodness. Guardian at the gate with Arvolarit. Again, you could be considering, should I say something, should I not? Do I speak my truth? Do I hold my peace? Do I hold my tongue? I guess if we take that back into consideration with the Gland Connor, if you choose to hold it in, is that you wearing a mask? Would you be, in a way, lying to yourself or others? Is that you not being authentic? Because when the Glam Connor comes out, this represents there's some kind of fake-ish energy. It's not authentic. There's something that's being masked or something that's being covered. So ask yourself, are you okay with holding this truth in? But then are you being your true self by holding that in? If not, you should probably say something, but that's up to you. Guardian at the gate. Are you going to walk through that door? Are you going to take off the mask? Are you going to come clean? Are you going to be honest? Maybe it requires you to be vulnerable. Is that something you're willing to do or push yourself through? Your energy is valuable, protect it well. Strength, boundaries, and amulets. With the Seeker, could you surrender just a little bit more? All-seeing eye, spirit, and release. Trust in the places you feel guided towards. Time, space, and self, infinity, reincarnation, and the 3D. Your energy is very valuable. Your truth, your words, how you carry yourself, it's all valuable. You do need to protect yourself, your energy, your space, and if there's anything that's pulling you out of your flow, your zone. I don't know what's up today. I feel like I'm slurring my words. I have coffee. I've been drinking some coffee, but like kicking in, where's the caffeine? I don't fucking know. Where is it? Okay. Your energy is so special. So special. And there's the need for you to establish some sort of boundary or to draw some sort of line. And there's also the need for you to release something, okay? Because you've been bottling it up or you've been keeping it in. And you could be feeling emotional. You might need a good cry. Maybe this full moon in Libra is awakening something within you that you were suppressing or avoiding or overlooking. But now you're starting to see something come to light, or now you're starting to reach this new awareness, this new information that was already within, but now you finally have warmed up to it. There is something you have to surrender to something that's just like out of your control. I don't know if this is how you're being perceived or if it's about the outcome or what exactly you're being asked to surrender to, but at this moment, it's out of your hands. Okay, show me clearly what's going on with Scorpio. We got the Fool, it's your first card out. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. A new beginning that's going to lead to a whole lot of abundance. So you choose to walk through this door, right? Guardian at the gate. You choose to take this chance to push through, maybe to speak your truth, right? Go back to Arvalart. Maybe this is your chance to communicate something that's been on your mind, something you've been meditating about, something that you've been thinking heavily about, something you feel protective over. It's probably about you. Anyways, the Fool to the Ten of Pentacles. Very solid foundation, very firm intentions, sustainable, long-lasting. That comes with this new beginning. So many opportunities are going to present themselves to you as long as you keep an open mind. Show me clearly what's going on for Scorpio, Four of Wands, and also the World at the bottom. There are beautiful new experience to be shared with loved ones, siblings, lovers, family, friends. There's these new connections as well that are coming into your life. There's some contracts that are ending and there's some contracts that are being renewed here with the World, the Empress, and the Six of Pentacles. Venus vibes. And then we got the Ten of Pentacles also as well. This is showing here your commitments. What's going on with this hair? I don't know. Okay. This is showing here your commitments. There's some adjustments. There's some like leveling up. That's what I'm seeing. The World to the Empress tells me that you have reached this level of rebirth. And you're also about to enter a new season of your life, a brand new season of your life where you've been investing your time, your energy, your emotion, your money, your love. It's all coming back to you and more. Oh, you're getting more than you asked for. Yeah. 6 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. You're getting a whole lot more than what you had asked for, Scorpio. It's yours. You've earned it. You've deserved it. Each and every ounce of it. And you're being celebrated. This is really good. Seven of Wands. Now you want to protect it, right? You did not come this far just to lose it. Nine of Swords. Okay, but mind you, this is probably stemming from fear of losing control, fear of loss, fear of failure. Just like your mind playing tricks on you. Okay, this is where we get a little paranoid. This is also where, you know, Gone Connor, the mask, deception energy. We're not seeing things 100%. We're not looking at the situation 100% accurately. So 7 of Wands to the 9 of Swords. You're like, who can I trust, Jade? I don't know what to do. This is too good to be true. I don't know if I'm worthy of this. Yes, the fuck you are. Of course you are worthy of it. Stop saying you don't know. You do know. You do know. You do know. Stop it. Knock that shit off. 7 of Wands. Now, maybe this ties back in with your energy is valuable. You need to protect it well, right? Setting those boundaries, knowing your worth, knowing your limitations, not overgiving, overextending, burning yourself out, putting your energy in the right places with the right people, right? And this could also represent you being protective over someone that's close to you, someone that you love very dearly, and you want the best for them. 9 of Swords, Death, and Sun. And the Magician. And the Wheel of Fortune. My friend, why are you so afraid of these changes? These changes that are taking place, you're imagining worst case scenario. You need to stop that. You need to really get in control of your desired outcome, your desired reality. Because the changes that are taking place, and you know what, let me just say, even if you're having those doubts, even if you're getting all up in your head, you're feeling anxious, none of that's going to manifest, okay? It's not going to manifest unless you allow it to, and you're not going to allow it to. You're not. So this is even where you're pushing through this, not the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. You're like, okay, I know I'm feeling restless. I know I'm feeling this way, but I don't have to identify with those emotions. I'm going to observe it. I'm going to just let it fizzle out. I'm safe. I'm protected. This is where you're protecting yourself, right? From the fears, from the old stories, the old beliefs, the old past experiences. This is where you're protecting yourself. This is like your masculine energy protecting your feminine energy. So the little nightmares that you could be having, the what if this terrible thing happens, this is where you come in and be like, nope, that's not going to happen. I'm safe. I'm secure. I'm good enough. I'm worthy of this. Yeah. So that's good. 9 of Swords to Death. Of course, it's natural to fear change. It's natural to feel uncertain and worry, especially state of the world and things that are out of our control. But what comes out after death is the Sun. Sun and the Magician, which is saying, oh my God, telling me it's saying my words. It is clearly showing the good that's manifesting in your reality. Because with the Magician, this is where your energy comes in. This is where your actions come in. This is where you get to decide how the story goes, the outcome. You have the power. You get the say. Wheel of Fortune's underneath that. Page of Wands. Yeah, fucking yeah. Like, don't give your power away. Can you surrender just a little bit more? Right? Go back to the Seeker. Can you just surrender a little bit more? The Sun and the Magician. This is pure joy, pure bliss, happiness, fulfillment. Get exactly what you want and more. Wheel of Fortune is underneath the Sun. You get exactly what you want and more. Is that what you're so afraid of? Ah, that's so scary. Don't be afraid of that. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you don't need to worry. Don't you worry, child. That song, that old ass song. Heaven's got a plan for you. That's such a fun. But it's like, yeah, don't you worry, child. Even with Guardian at the Gate, I can't even pick up these cards. Guardian at the Gate with Arvo Lart, it's kind of like there's this voice saying, don't you worry, when you walk through that door, everything that you could ever dream of, everything that you could ever wish for, it's there. Don't you worry, Scorpio. Don't you worry. Okay. Maybe this is where the coffee's kicking in. Don't you worry. You're like, shut the fuck up. No, I won't. What's going on for Scorpio? Damn, a triplet? The moon. Let's talk about that before I even look at these cards. The moon. All right, so again, it's like, what's gonna happen? The unknown, the uncertainty. I always find it so funny if someone's asking like a yes or no question and the moon comes out, it's like, Spirit, could you be a little bit more specific? Because me and you both, we're like, what does this mean? Well, the moon is our intuition. It's also the unknown. It's what's unclear. It's what we're not able to see at this moment. Now, we do have this full moon in Libra taking place. Libra, the sign of balance, ruled by Venus, which Venus has moved into Taurus, also ruled by Venus. So there's going to be a balance of the give and receive when it comes to our pleasure, when it comes to our relationships, when it comes to partnerships, our commitments, what truly satisfies us, how we express ourselves, how we express our love, how we express our creative side. So with the moon, 7 of Wands, this is now where we have this intuitive hunch. We may not have physical proof or evidence, but we know it's there. That's the same thing when it comes to manifesting. Manifesting, we know, we believe without physical proof or evidence, but we know within that it's there. That sort of thing. So let's see what these other cards are. We have death, right? So we know that change is happening. We might look at our surroundings in the 3D and we're like, well, where is it? It hasn't happened yet. But it has happened from within. And so whatever goes on internally will show up physically. It just is a transition. You've already changed. You've changed already internally, mindset, intuitively, spiritually, energetically. You've changed. You're not the same person. You have a different identity. You look at things differently. You protect your energy well. You're not giving into the old fears, mongering, all that bullshit. No, you've changed. But yeah, you're like, but where is it? It hasn't changed. But it is. It is. Next card. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. I just have to laugh because this is highlighting something that's in balance. This is something that's highlighting this out of whack. Something's out of whack. Something that isn't really fulfilling in the way that once was, or it's just been draining. It's been draining your energy, draining your pockets, draining your whatever the fuck. It's just been taking. So that full moon in Libra, Libra, the sign of balance, reciprocation, neutralize, whatever that is not balanced, whatever that is. I mean, shit, you guys, it's going to be highlighted. It's going to be so fucking obvious. If you weren't aware of what is unbalanced in your life right now, it's going to become crystal clear. But I think you already know what's out of balance, what's out of sync, what's throwing you off your cycle, throwing you off your zone, your flow. So that's going to change, right? Why is it going to change? Because you're changing. So this imbalance in your life that's currently existing, and you're like, but Jade, it hasn't balanced itself out yet. I don't know. I don't see it. Well, you know what is going to happen? You are going to change. And because you're changing, so will this imbalance. The way that you handle, the way that you show up, the way that you interact with this, the way that you know, because you're changing, so will the outside. Cause and effect, you know? 9 of Swords, where you're like, but where, Jade? Oh my god. This is funny though. I'm not laughing at you. This is funny. You're like, but where? How? It's not balancing out. There's gonna be comments below. This is not true. Where is it? All these tarot readers been promising me this, that. Where is it? 9 of Swords. Calm. around. And see, the coffee's kicking in. 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords, Judgment. Universe says, like, wake up. Wake up to your own potential. You're hurting yourself. You're harming yourself. You put your hand in the fire and you're complaining that it burns. Stop putting your hand back in the fucking fire. No, let's see here. No, 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords. So you're feeling hurt. Some of you are feeling heartbroken, feeling betrayed. You're feeling triggered. The trauma is just creeping on out. Well, Judgment. We look back at these past experiences. Do we beat ourselves up over it? Are you like, what is the inner dialogue? Pay attention and observe what your inner voice, how you're describing yourself, how you're describing the situation. What is your inner dialogue saying here? Because some of you, you're making this a lot worse than it has to be. You're putting salt in the wound. The wound is trying to heal. It's trying to close up. But you keep opening this wound, pouring more salt into it, and then it just is unable to close up. It's unable to heal unless you choose to. So that's when Judgment comes in and we're like, you know what? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. You may need to walk away from something here. 5 of Swords and the Hierophant. And the King of Swords, right? So this is where we're talking about boundaries, with our strength, with releasing. King of Swords, Hierophant, and the 5 of Swords. Some things just aren't worth the fight. Some things just aren't worth bleeding over. It just ain't. You don't need to prove yourself to anybody. You don't need to prove it to yourself. Oh, but I'm strong. I can handle this. I can cope. I can manage this pain. You don't need to keep going through this suffering. To prove what? Oh, what is this reading? I'm just rambling. I feel like I'm just rambling, but this is what's coming through. So these are the messages. But yeah, there seems to be an imbalance. Okay. I mean, we said at the very beginning, I was like, I feel heaviness. So I've been like trying to like joke and like lighten the mood. And to you, you might be like, she's not taking this serious. I'm like, well, I am. As serious as I can be, because we're on a floating rock, y'all. Like, 9 of Pentacles at the bottom and the 6 of Cups fell out. This is bringing up some flashbacks of the past, okay? We're going back down memory lane. Bringing us back to our childhood, bringing us back to the way we grew up, our old friends we used to have, old experiences, and how they shaped us and have had a direct influence on our identity, our self-worth, and our overall confidence, and how we view ourselves, how we look at ourselves. Because 9 of Pentacles is all about the self, right? It's all about you, your health, your wellness, your abundance, energy, whatever you're focusing on more. It just expands, quadruples, so on and so on and so on. Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm seeing here there's this like evolution of self taking place. There's this growth, there's this development. You're really proving to your past self. You know what? I feel so strongly with the 6 of Cups. You're making your past self is so proud of you. From who you used to be, who you are currently, who you're becoming, you truly are making your past self proud. So keep that up. We're doing a really great job. There is something from your past that's under review right now. What is this? It's coming up for a reason. Let me see here. 6 of Cups. I'm hearing new and improved. New and improved. 6 of Cups. We're blurry. Let me get focused. King of Wands. Talking about our actions and our overall confidence in ourselves. Okay, so we had the Tower coming out. Talking about the 6 of Cups. What did I say? New and improved. New and improved. Well, that's fucking true. 6 of Cups for Scorpio. And the Ace of Cups. And the 2 of Cups at the bottom. So new and improved. When it comes to ourselves, how we love ourselves, how we view ourselves, and how our relationship, I can't speak. I just can't fucking speak today. Oh my gosh. Can't even blame it on Mercury retrograde because we're in the post shadow. It shouldn't even be really affecting me no more, but it is. Or maybe it's just me. Oh my God. Our relationship with ourselves, right? And how that has a direct influence on our relationships with other people. And again, Libra, 7th house in astrology. I don't know what your 7th house is. Everyone's different, right? Your rising sign is different than mine. But in generally speaking, Libra is the 7th house, which is our relationships, our partnerships, people that we're committed to. You could talk about marriage, contracts, all that jazz. This full moon in Libra, and even if you're listening to this reading 6 fucking months from now, or whenever, it may not be full moon in Libra, it doesn't matter, but this energy in this reading, this is highlighting the relationship with ourselves and then how it affects the relationships with others. If we have a shitty relationship with ourselves, probably have shitty relationships with other people. Some shit like that. If we love ourselves and we choose ourselves, we're around and are selecting those that love us and choose us, and there's that beautiful harmony. And if not, you need to love yourself more. You need to stop disrespecting yourself. You need to start loving and forgiving and healing yourself and reestablishing a solid foundation, because this tower is here to help you reestablish a firm foundation. What do we have at the beginning? It was the Fool and the 10 of Pentacles. I was getting like, all right, you're starting off strong, right? Taking this new leap, walking through this door, right? Guarding at the gate, moving in this new direction, but you're starting strong, a strong foundation. So if there are any cracks in the foundation, this is where we're making some repairs, we're making some adjustments, we're healing, we're releasing, we're feeling, we're expressing ourselves. If there's something we need to express our truth about, no more wearing a mask, no more pretending, oh no, it's fine, it's perfect, it's great. When you're not feeling that way, you need to be honest. You need to fucking call it out, whether it's towards yourself or another person. That's what builds a true, long-lasting relationship. You know what I will say? A true bond will not break by you expressing how you feel. And if it breaks, then it wasn't true to begin with. 2 of Cups, Magician, 4 of Swords. Relationships that you're manifesting, whether they're already existing in your reality or they're coming towards you. This is manifesting relationships that sustain, bring you peace, you feel safe, you feel calm, your nervous system ain't triggered. It's not a rocky road. It's not about an unpredictable, how do they feel? I don't know what's going on. Where are they? There is none of that concern. You're calm, you're chill. There's this knowingness. It's reciprocal. You feel at peace. You feel secure. Like you feel like you can be your most authentic self. You don't have to hide behind a mask. If you gotta hide behind a mask, then 8 of Cups, you better fucking walk away. Right? Because there's something better, Empress, 10 of Cups, right? If you have to wear a mask, if you have to bite back your tongue, feel like you can't be vulnerable, you feel like you can't be your most authentic self, 7 of Wands to the Moon, how are they gonna react if I show them this vulnerable side? They're not gonna like it, they're gonna judge me. Then why the fuck are you around them in the first place? Ask yourself that. So maybe it's time to go. Full Moon in Libra is highlighting what's out of balance. So you stay put, it's out of balance, probably going to stay out of balance unless you do something about it to change. And you can't change other people. You can only change you, how you show up. So again, Tower and the Ace of Cups, unexpected emotions probably coming up, deep feels, deep purging. Maybe you're going through some Tower moments, some emotional times, some hectic times, realizations and epiphanies hitting you hard, bringing you down into your love, revealing love that you didn't know you had. Maybe there's confessions, right? Maybe we go back to the glam corner and talk about, oh, maybe there's someone that's lying wearing a mask. Maybe someone has a lot of love for you and they have been afraid to tell you because they think that 6 of Pentacles reverse is not reciprocated, that it doesn't go both ways. But perhaps it does, right? Ace of Cups, Tower, and the 2 of Cups from earlier. It's like, yeah, it goes both ways. 6 of Cups, and this could be someone that you have a past with or someone that you know. Maybe you got a past life with. Hell, you would know it. Okay, well, I think I'll leave your reading here. It was a lot. Are you okay? Big love, big hugs. Let me know how it resonates in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe. Private readings are available in the description box. You can find me over on my Instagram and my TikTok at JadeStoneTarot. And I will see y'all later. Have a fantastic day. Bye.